It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni.
It's the Bengals and the Chiefs.
And it's all up next.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far. Each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to DJ Chark. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bengals first down.
The tight end going in motion right. First down, here's Dak. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
8 yards on the pickup.
Second down carry for Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first is Prescott. Has the connection to Hockenson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they had that one contained right at the line. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Able to find Hockenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun is Prescott. Hockenson reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Dak throwing again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Sybert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Jukes one defender. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Handoff now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Running back sent in motion. Now Allen going to the air. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Allen on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has his man, it's Addison. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. He's got him, that's Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Prescott here from the gun. Pass is caught by Addison. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 2nd and 6 now. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Finds his man, Downs. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Josh Downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Allen off the play action. Finds his target, Hall. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They kick the running back in motion. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Again, Allen to the air. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 1st and 10, Prescott. Completed right side to Addison. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Has the connection to Hockenson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They start out 2nd and 10. From the gun, Taylor. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. He loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got to stop him.
Is under review.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Hauled in by Downs. He's contained at the line for no gain. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead with Taylor. He finds space for a few yards that time. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. From the gun is Prescott. Hopkinson reels it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
That penalty is declined.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen going to the air. Connects with Johnson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Option design here. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Coming right is Hall. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running back sent in motion. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Allen looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Matt Araiza on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 2nd and 3 now. From the 23. Forced out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They send a tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Avoids the sack. He just throws this one away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Juke the defender. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Allen now on 1st down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They kick the running back in motion. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. It's Allen out of the pistol. Hall there to haul it in. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Allen on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Slot man in motion left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, Allen to the air. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Grupe adds the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen bails out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home inside.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They'll call it a gain of 9, so half the distance they needed. It's now 3rd and 9.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds his target, Hall. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
On first down, Allen. He's got it over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All set up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Allen. Complete here to Bowers. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Allen gonna throw again. Touchdown, Kansas City! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He breaks the tackle. This is ahead for about 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Taylor again. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Downs will go in motion left. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Able to hit home, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle. To throw again, it's Allen. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Allen now on 1st down. Hits his running back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st and 10, here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hall. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Allen. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's going to be caught by Everett.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Again, Allen to the air. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Grupe's extra point is good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st down, here's Dak. Searches from the pocket. Finds his man, Downs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They're now set for 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Can't get it to him, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing now on first down. Allen connects with Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Another shot for Taylor. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His third total score of this game. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 21.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it just feels like he's been fighting uphill since this one kicked off today, doesn't it? The mistakes just canceling out a lot of what he's been able to do offensively on the positive end of things. This defense, man, they have seized on the mistakes and made life difficult. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds his target hole. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On first down, Allen. He's going deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And an opening doesn't materialize. He's caught near the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Has his man. It's Addison. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
First and 10, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They put downs in motion right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one finds Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going Taylor. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down throw for Allen. It's complete to Hopkins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Hall there to haul it in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Hockenson reels it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 2nd and 8. Chark there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 1st down, ball at the 36. Another throw for Prescott. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dak throwing again. On target to his man Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bengals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. 4th down coming up. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Devin Lloyd making the play. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go. That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. They go right back to Hall. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Stopped at the line, and that forces them into a 4th and long. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.